5 times Chelsea actually shocked the world. Number 5 against Real Madrid in 1998. Number 4 is against FC Barcelona 2012, UEFA Champions League semi-final, both legs. Number 3 against Bayern Munich in 2012. Yes, Chelsea won the games on penalties. The FIFA Club World Cup ended yesterday with Chelsea being the champions. They defeated Paris Saint-Germain by 3-0. 2 goals scored by Cole Palmer and the third one scored by Joao Pedro. And then now with the new format of the FIFA Club World Cup, the next one will be held in 2029. Now it's a 4-year interval. So from now to the 2029, we will not have any Club World Cup. Chelsea will still remain the winners in the next 3 to 4 years. And then this is how it went yesterday. Before the game yesterday, Chelsea were actually the underdogs. Everybody, almost all the media houses, almost all the bookmakers gave PSG over 60% chance of winning the trophy. But it turned out that it went in a different way. So in this video, I will bring it to you 5 times Chelsea actually shocked the world. 5 times Chelsea shocked the world. You know, when they are entering into a game and people will write them off, no, this one, Chelsea are underdogs. The other team is the favorite. And then Chelsea will end up winning the game. So in this video, follow me and let me give you 5 times in the history of Chelsea that they have shocked the whole football world. When nobody or when no one least expected them to win, they went on in some cases to even win the trophy, and then in some cases proceed to the final. So let's start off with number 5 against Real Madrid in 1998. Real Madrid were winners of the Champions League in 1998. Chelsea were also the winners of the Europa League in 1998. So the Super Cup was between Real Madrid and then Chelsea in Monaco. And then Madrid were favorites, as we all could tell as of then. Because when we look at the squad of Madrid and when we look at, as at then, the squad of Chelsea, a whole lot of media houses actually wrote off Chelsea, claiming this was going to be one of the easiest win or an easy win for Real Madrid. But it turned out to be the opposite way. Chelsea won the game at the dying minutes of 90 minutes. They won the game by 1-0, becoming the Super Cup champions in 1998. So what you saw yesterday isn't the first time. Chelsea actually, they did way more difficult ones before than what they did yesterday. And then number 4 is against FC Barcelona 2012, UEFA Champions League semi-final, both legs. Before the game, Barcelona 2012 was Barcelona's best prime. Yes, you could tell from their team. Prime Messi, Prime David Villa, Prime Iniesta, Prime Xavi, Prime Pedro, all their players were in their prime. And then Chelsea at that time were even struggling because they sacked their coach before the game against Barcelona. They sacked Andres Villas-Boas, and then Roberto Di Matteo was an interim coach. Chelsea won the first leg at Stamford Bridge by 1-0, and then went to Nou Camp, had the red card at the first half, and still ended the game with 2-2, eliminating Barcelona. So that was one of the shocking results you could get, because before that game, nobody actually predicted that Chelsea were going to even get a point. At number 3 against Bayern Munich in 2012. Yes, the year 2012, Chelsea actually did wonders. Right after eliminating Barcelona in the semi-finals, they met Bayern Munich in the finals of the Champions League at Allianz Arena, the home grounds of Bayern Munich. Chelsea were underdogs. They even went into the game with John Terry being out on a red card. But Chelsea actually won the game on penalties when DJ Drogba had to equalize at the dying minute of the game. So Chelsea won the games on penalties. So you could just see that sometimes it's just determination and then hard work. When you look at the players as at then, they had to even go and bring Bertrand from their academy to play as the fullback when they lost Ashikol and Co. So Chelsea are one of the teams that they will keep surprising everybody, especially when you write them off. And then number 4 is against Manchester City, 2021 UEFA Champions League final. Man City were in their prime, winning the Premier League, winning the FA Cup, winning the Carabao Cup. They were in their prime. Heading into that final, Man City were actually looking for the Champions League so badly that everybody looking at their form gave them the chance to win or beat Chelsea. But it turned out to be in the opposite direction. Chelsea, by early goal, from Kai Havertz won the game by 1 goal to nil. Man City pushed. At the end of the day, Chelsea still came out victorious with 1 goal to nil. Number one against Paris Saint-Germain. Before yesterday's final, when you look at the performance of Paris Saint-Germain throughout the season, from the Champions League to the Club World Cup, and when you compare that of Chelsea from the Premier League to the Club World Cup, all indications were up showing us that Paris Saint-Germain were favorites, super favorites, entering into this game. But Chelsea proved everyone wrong, winning the game in the first half of the game by 3 goals to nil. Yes, within 25-30 minutes, the game was already done and dusted. So Chelsea, this is not their first time. This is not their second time. This is not their third time. In fact, Chelsea always perform better when you rule them out of a game, especially in the final. I have watched them won some games that beat our imaginations, and I've also watched them lost or lose some games that you think this is a done deal for them to win. So that's how football works.